many people, COVID-19 meant losing their job or dramatically changing the way they work. I've found myself in many discussions recently with people who are taking this time to re-examine their professional purpose. In today's video, I'm speaking with my friend John Griffin, who shows us tools that he has used to outline his mission, vision, and values, and then weight those against different professional opportunities. If you would like to create a personal mission statement, here's a website that asks a series of questions and then creates a statement for you in about 10 minutes. I would highly recommend this exercise, and I would love to hear your experience with it. And now for the conversation with John.
Well, what are we talking about today, John?
Okay. So here's my recollection. Kind of the uncertainty and the craziness around C19 and how it's left people scrambling to kind of rethink their careers in a lot of very unusual, unexpected, scary ways. And I mentioned that I had this amazing mentor that had given me a process to kind of figure out who I was and my mission, vision, values. And I came away with a statement. And then from that statement, I ended up with 2 different career opportunities. And I realized that I was kind of in trouble. Like, how am I going to make this decision? So I took this work that I did and then put it into, here's the engineering, right, into an Excel matrix, and then weighted them.
And then the rest of your life was like so easy after that.
Oh
right?
yeah, then it's totally done. Yeah, totally done. We're never really done with this work, but like the time we put into it is rewarded.
Okay, so you're saying there's an equation that I could use to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing with my life.
There's a Excel sheet that I put together that will weight the different important factors in your life and output a numerical answer for which one matches your mission, vision, values the best. So what is step 1? It's this personal mission statement. Why am I here? Who do I want to be? Step 2, vision for my future. This is kind of a 5 years out thing. And then step 3, personal values. So yeah, this is my mission statement, my vision statement, and then my personal values down here.
I've had a couple opportunities to do these sorts of like mission statements and vision statements in different capacities. And I've always found it to be really helpful to do that reflection. Because until you've done it, it's easy to assume that like, oh, well, everyone thinks that community is important.
So I genericized these positions because I didn't want to offend anybody. But what I was looking at was option A was a nonprofit. It is an environmental nonprofit that I was really excited about. And then option B was kind of, it was a startup. It was join a venture production studio. And if I'm honest, like it seemed like, oh, let's go with this environmental eco nonprofit, because there's a large part of my story where I spent a lot of time working on things like that as well. So on the left is basically like, this is my mission statement. And I just kind of pulled statements out that I felt like were different. And then I assigned a weighting to them. And I did the same thing for vision and values down here. How important is this thing really to me? I put it in the statement, so it's valuable, but like, is it very important or extremely important? Is it a deal breaker or not?
And the idea of determining your mission, vision, and values, and then making decisions based on that, I think that's been around for a while. But assigning a numerical value to it, that's just something you created on your own, right? How could people go about applying that quantitative part?
The concept is pretty simple, right? It's figure out like what your mission, vision, value is, and then just prioritize it and figure out how to assign a weight to it and really commit to it in your mind and your heart. And then, add up the numbers. Obviously, it doesn't have to be in a Google sheet, which is like super engineering of me. So start by asking yourself some questions, and I wanted to make it simple so you could get kind of some momentum going. It's like very simple. Like, what books do you finish? What books do you not finish? Like, what documentaries do you enjoy? Like, when you find an article that you want to share with your friends, like, what's it about? Like, when somebody comes to you and asks for advice, like, what topics are they asking you advice on? Like, just start there. And then that's what you're passionate about.
Well, thank you for sharing these resources. I am going to go study them and then let you know how it turns out.
Cool.